There is no doubt the COVID-19 pandemic has been a challenge for those working in healthcare, and the political fighting over mask mandates and vaccines has created tension in an already high-pressure field. In tonight's Eye on Kettleland, Tom Hansen explores the impact the pandemic is having on young people who are working to become doctors.
Hey, surgery, this is Dr. Lawrence.
Zach Lawrence is a surgical intern at Sanford Hospital in Sioux Falls. This Illinois native and med school graduate started out as a music major, but found his calling in medicine.
I'll go ahead and pull up their chart and look into it. We'll get something for them, get that blood pressure under control, okay? I realized that I really wanted a career that at the end of the day made me feel like I was really making a difference in the world.
When it comes to the frustration over politics and misinformation concerning COVID-19, Lawrence believes people his age are less affected by it because they grew up with Google, instant messaging, and social media and understand the limitations.
I guarantee you that every one of us going into medicine right now has at once in our lives Dr. Googled something. So I think at least I could speak for myself. I'm sort of inspired by the opportunity to educate people on how that's sort of a dangerous path and help guide people to the correct information.
The dean of the USD Sanford School of Medicine says he has been impressed with how students have responded during the pandemic. Instead of being discouraged by the controversies, Dr. Tim Ridgway believes more young people are being drawn to medicine because of what medical schools across the country are referring to as the Fauci Effect.
Now up to 2 to 3 million vaccinations.
Obviously, when you mention his name, you're going to get a lot of mixed reactions. But one of the prevailing thoughts is that Dr. Fauci has just been so prominent in the media. And many of these young people look at him as a hero in trying to guide and steer us through this pandemic. So it's been referred to as the Fauci Effect, that these young people want to become doctors like Dr. Fauci. And one of the comparisons was with 9/11. With 9/11, we saw a marked increase in the numbers of people enrolling in the military. And we're seeing the same things in medical school in 2021.
Dean Ridgway says when the pandemic first hit, they had to pull students from hospital duties for their own safety.
That was devastating to them. What did they do? They volunteered to help the healthcare workers, to take care of their kids, to bring them food at home. They wanted to do anything they could to support the healthcare providers. That, to me as a dean, is very encouraging that we're getting students here in medical school for the right reasons.
Ridgway says the numbers back up what he is seeing in terms of young people wanting to be doctors. In 2020, there were a little more than 700 applicants for the USD Sanford School of Medicine. Last year, that number jumped to more than 1,000 applications.
It's getting even more competitive, which means more people are applying, which means more very serious, very committed people are applying.
With Eye on Kettleland, I'm Tom Hansen.
And while the number of people wanting to become doctors is increasing, the number of future nurses continues to drop. A recent lack of respect and the constant influx of misinformed patients are discouraging some young people from going into nursing. The United States Department of Health and Human Services predicts that South Dakota as one of 7 states that will have the greatest need for nurses by 2030.